Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Clutch back again with another video for you guys. So today we are going to be doing a tactics video. Now obviously it is early on, and obviously there's only a certain amount of experience you can obviously have with these tactics, so you know, I'll obviously take it with a pinch of salt. But obviously from what I have used, this formation and tactics have worked very well for me. We are going to be using the 4-4-2 formation today. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you do want to try it, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, before we jump into it, if you haven't already, drop a sub, drop a like, let me know what you want to see from me in the future. And yeah, we'll just get straight into it. Obviously, this is a very put together bootleg team that I've kind of got. Obviously, with it being so early in the game, but you know, it done me a solid. It done me a solid. Right. So, custom tactics. Our defensive style is on press after possession loss. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I have struggled to win the ball back so far this year. Not necessarily in the terms of that I can't tackle people. It's more that it seems like you can kind of just pass around everyone, and it seems quite hard to win the ball back. So for me, press after possession loss is what I've been playing around with, and it has definitely helped and it's worked. You obviously have to be aware that your players are pressing and moving around, so you know, like, players are going to be out of position at times. But that's obviously just the gamble you take when you are playing a press defensive style. For me, press after possession loss is the best one. Obviously, unless you're going constant pressure when you're losing. But for a general game, press after possession loss is the way for me. Now, the width is on 40. Now, honestly, I probably may put this up a little bit. I might put it to 45. Just that I'm finding a lot of people when I'm playing them are attacking down the wings, and it does make it quite hard to defend at times. It's more a thing of like I'm just used to having a narrow width because I like my defense to be compact and kind of stop breaking in through the box. So it does depend how you want to play, and I guess how you feel like you're facing other people. If you feel like a lot of people are attacking down the wings, maybe even put it up to 50. It's up to you. But for me, 40 has been a nice thing. I think it's more comfort than anything, but still it has worked well for me. The depth is on 45. Again, we just dropped it back a little bit. Obviously, with the through balls this year, I don't know if how much you guys have played, but the through balls are an absolute joke. They're so good. It makes it very, very hard to play against. But you know, that means we have to just drop the depth down a little bit so we can try and stop those through balls and really mark our opponents out of games. You could honestly even go lower to 40, but for me, 45 is where I feel good right now. So yeah, 45 depth. Let me know if you change it or decide to move it around it at all. The build-up play is on balanced. For me, with the 3 options you get, like outside of balanced, none of them really just reached out to me. Slow build-up for me has always been too slow. Like, it ends up just being like tapping passes around. Fast build-up is too fast. There's no structure to the formation. A lot of people end up just running around like headless chickens. Generally, I use that if I'm on constant pressure and trying to attack people. And long ball, as much as it can be good at times, generally I find that's for more of a counter-attacking style of player. Whereas I would say I'm more of a dominant, I suppose, kind of player where I have the ball a bit more. I'm attacking, I'm on top of people. So generally, long ball can be quite a hard one to actually really just get going in a game. So yeah, balance for me, kind of a mix of all of them. And yeah, it's always a very solid shout going balance. So yeah. Chance creation is still direct passing. Every year these through balls are very, very good, and every year that means direct passing is going to be very, very good. Sorry. So yeah, so obviously with the through balls, it just makes it extremely broken, especially when you're using players of high attacking positioning. If you use an Mbappe or an Haaland, especially when you're playing against these goal defenders this year, it is just an absolute joke. So yeah, for me, it's always direct passing. Direct passing is the goat. Now my width is on 45. It is slightly narrower, but it is still quite wide. I could see myself potentially going narrower, trying to experiment. Also, I have found that basically attacking through these wide areas is also very good as well. So it really just does depend on what you want to do and how you want to attack people on the game. But for me, the 4-4-2 has been a very, very solid one, and with the 45 width, those left mid and right mids, they bomb down the wings. And you'll see with obviously the instructions, what I'm telling them to do. It seems to work pretty well. My players in the box is on 6 because, like I said, I like to be a bit more attacking. I'm not a defensive player. If you wanted to go down to 5, you could do. It just means that basically your midfielder that you'll see with the instructions doesn't really make any runs into the box. But it does just depend what you want from your players. Corners is on 2, free kicks is on 1. Nothing too special there. Obviously, this is how the team's laid out. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, we do have both of our strikers on stay central, getting behind. It is purely just because of how good the through balls are. You know, they offer you way too many options, and if you've got good passing players in your midfield, especially like I do with Musiala and Magal, they can really thread those passes basically through to your strikers, and it's just way too good to not have stay central getting behind on, if I'm honest. You could argue about having stay forward on, but for me, I've just never liked it. I end up finding that there's too much separation between my attackers and midfielders because they basically just run away from everybody. So I personally don't like stay forward, but stay central getting behind it is obviously very good as well. Now, for our midfielders, we have one midfielder just unbalanced all over but cover centre, and this will be your more attacking midfielder. Like I said, I've got Jamal Musiala there at the moment, and he will basically be your more attacking player, making runs into the box. But like I said, if you wanted to put your players in the box on 5, so you didn't have an attacking centre mid, you could easily just put both on stay back while attacking. But again, completely up to you. Your other midfielder will just be on stay back while attacking cover centre to just try and help defend. Again, nothing too crazy there. I think that's usually pretty much bog standard of what we'd usually be using. Now, we do have one winger on cut inside, getting behind, getting to the box for cross. Now, this winger might be your more attacking winger that helps link up with your attackers. That's why they're on cut inside. Getting behind is obviously, again, for these through balls, and getting to the box for cross is obviously so they come into the back post for cutbacks, for crosses, and just general rebounds as well. And then we have our other winger, which I actually have the other one on stay wide. Now, that's just because I kind of like to have a mixture of options at the moment as I'm just trying stuff out. But I did find that having one cut in, one stay wide meant that I had a lot of good switch opportunities on because people weren't expecting it. So yeah, so stay wide obviously for that reason. Getting behind for the through balls in behind and getting to the box of cross. Like I said, for cutbacks, crosses and rebounds. And these guys really, it's nothing too crazy. All of them just on stay back while attacking. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Sorry for the coughing. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what you want to see from me in the future. Like I said, I'm uploading 3 times a day. Enjoy the content. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.